Hi, and welcome to the Mr. Alternative Crypto Network. I thought I'd really bring you an update today, primarily because we seem to have had a bit of a pump. Now, I've been waiting for a bit of a dip to get in on the market, but it seems like we've had this mini pump, and the question now is, have we already reached the bottom and are we on the way up? Or is this what we call a fake out? Now, I don't know if you know what a fake out is, but basically it's where it appears like it's going to bounce, sucks everyone in, and then it dumps again and goes down further. So the question is, do we make the decision now of going in, betting on it that it will continue to go up, or do we think that it's going to go back down? So what I'm going to do is share the screen, and we'll go to our trusty coin market cap. Now, guys, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit on the bell notification. You'll then get all these updates live as they come. And if you want to join our challenge, the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge, where we try and turn your $1,000 into $10,000, there's a Facebook group that I've got for that, where we share all our instant trades. The details will be in the show description. So feel free to join the Facebook group, the Twitter group, and if you want to join that group specifically for the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge, just click on the subscribe link, and then I'll accept your invitation. So, guys, what we'll do, we'll go over the coin market cap. You'll see in here, it's really pumped. So it's up 6% today. Now, I actually myself wasn't predicting this because, as you know, it's July the 4th in America. I suppose it has come to the end of the day towards there. So, you know, I was actually expecting the data is coming out next week around the 12th and 13th from the Fed, inflation numbers. And if the numbers were bad, I was actually expecting a little mini dump again, and that might be our chance to get in. The reason I say inflation numbers, if inflation numbers are bad, then expect another 75 basis point rate increase, which is just crazy. I mean, they've done a number of them already, and it's never good news when that happens. It normally hits the stock market, and then, you know, crypto is correlated to the NASDAQ, which is the tech stocks. And normally, when there's interest rate decisions and they're not in favor of the public, the stock market and what you call risk assets are affected. So I was actually expecting, I've been waiting for around the 12th to the 13th, and I still will wait before I go in with any real main purchases, expecting that the data will be bad again. The last data was around 8% inflation. They're expecting another 1% on top. So, you know, 9% inflation, and that's not correct. It's not including housing data, which, if it did include housing data, would be 15 to 20% inflation, and it's just not good. The Fed have come out, Powell's come out and said they need the inflation to be around 2%, and they're going to go hard and raising interest rates until they get back down to that. So, in any case, it's July the 4th. Obviously, people are on holidays. People have been chatting to family and friends, and the consensus might be that we've hit the bottom. They're sitting around and having drinks, etc., celebrating, and they've decided to go in. And you can see here a 6.5% pump on Bitcoin. This is US dollar prices as well. A 6.5% pump on Bitcoin is quite significant. Considering Bitcoin takes up the market share of, up here you'll see Bitcoin's a 42% market share. If I click on this, you can actually see the historical data of Bitcoin and its market share. So that's the total market cap. You see that at one point we were nearly at $3 trillion, and it's just below 1 trillion. So it's had a massive fall, and really what we're looking at is, you'll see the previous pumps, it goes flat, previous pump goes down, and then it went back up. What are we going to do this time? I'm more along the lines of, if you take a line across here an average line, I think will probably go up along the averages instead of, you can't go by historical data, what it did last time. The sentiment's completely different. I mean, 2018, the data coming out of the Fed and all the governments, etc., it's completely different market to what it was in 2018. So that's the total market cap, and you can see how low it is, and we can expect a bounce at some point. The total market cap excluding Bitcoin is here, and it's around 500 billion. So you can see Bitcoin takes up pretty much half of the entire market cap. Bitcoin dominance, you'll see here, just above 40%, 42%. What I'm actually expecting is the Bitcoin dominance to go back up. And typically when Bitcoin goes up, the alternative coins follow. So you'll see over here when the price of everything of Bitcoin was at a really, really high, the rest of the market, the dominance was lower. That's indicating the Bitcoin price was going up, but the altcoins weren't as much. But what you'll find is, you'll see here the Bitcoin dominance goes down and then the altcoins go up. So it's delayed. What happens is Bitcoin goes up, what goes up next? Ethereum, and then the altcoins will go up. It might be a couple of week lag, but as the Bitcoin dominance is going down, you'll find that the altcoins will pump up really high. And the same thing when Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins will go down a lot further. If I go down a little, so you'll see in here, it shows you most of the top coins and their dominance charts. So can you really take anything out of this? The only thing I'll take out of this is that Ethereum has lost some of its dominance play. So you'll see in there that in the dark blue, it seems to have gone down in dominance. Tether has gone up in dominance. So what that is, Tether is a stable coin pegged to the US dollar. And as people are selling out of their crypto, what they're doing, they're really transferring their money into a stable coin and using that as a safe asset. It's like cash. So they'll sell their Bitcoin, they'll sell their Ethereum, they'll sell their altcoins, but they'll pile it into the stable coin. So that's what that's showing. And to back that up, if I click on the US dollar coin, which is USDC, you'll see that the market, total market cap of USDC and US dollar Tether has gone up, while the others have gone down. And that's evident of what the market is. So going back to the homepage of CoinMarketCap. So what's pumping? I mean, look at this, Ethereum, 9.75%. So even at Bitcoin, that 6.5%, it's really eradicated all the major losses for the week. I mean, this was down around 8-9% prior to today. So same as Ethereum, it was down a lot. Now it's eradicated those losses. XRP hasn't really done much. Cardano, Solana's taken it's pumped 9.9%. Polkadot, nothing's really standing out except here. Now I've been talking about Polygon for a while. Polygon is one of my favorite coins, predominantly because of the fees involved. They're heavily involved in NFTs and the transactions are quick and the fees are really low. And I think what's going to happen is, and this is just my bet, but NFTs are artwork, and artwork can be a safe bet if it's one of the major artworks. So low supply, high demand, think of CryptoPunks kind of a thing. And think about artwork as an asset. And a lot of your rich people buy assets. So Polygon has been really in a deflationary period for about 6 months, well before Bitcoin that started going down. And it's got to a point where it's become so cheap, but it's been so highly adopted in the market. So I think that you'll find Polygon Matic might sort of lead the charge here and go up 16%. So big jump for one day. Avalanche has also gone down a lot, so it's pumped up a lot. Scrolling through, Cosmos 13%. Yep, Near Protocol is another favorite of many people. There's a lot of funding that's gone into Near Protocol by big companies that are invested in it. So that's another thing. Venture capital, where are they putting their money? And Near Protocol is one of the major investments that they're going into. Apart from that, Sandbox is one of the metaverse plays. Yeah, look, I mean, great numbers across the board, guys. I mean, you 5 to 10%, 11%. Look at this. It's really pumping. The question is now, will this stay up? Steppen, look at that, 20.5%. Steppen's been one of the ones that I use. It's an app, basically, if I go for a walk or a run, and you can get paid to walk or run. So why wouldn't you do that? So as I said, the question is now, do we go in or do we wait? I'm going to make the call, and I'm going to say, let's wait for a couple of days of confirmation. Let's actually wait for some real data to come in to see if this is what you call a dead cat bounce, where it pumps up and then goes back down tomorrow. It's a hard one. I think we might have consolidation here for a couple of days, around the 12th or the 13th. When that data comes out, a couple of days before that, it'll do nothing. It might even slightly go down, and then it will either pump with good data or it will dump with bad data. If I go to the yearly chart here, things don't look really good here. So you'll see that they've dumped, they've slightly gone up, they've gone sideways, they've dumped, they've gone sideways, they've dumped, they've gone sideways. Question is, do we go up here or do we go down and go sideways again? So this is the data we're going to have to wait for, obviously. Clicking on the 1 month view, so we've got some. So you'll see in here, we actually have really flat lines. We've had little dips here and there, but since the 13th, we've really been in this range of 20,000 to 18,000 and haven't really done much. It's quite a long period, I suppose, to be flatlining. So that's why people now are starting to think, well, the bottom's in and we're going in. But yeah, look. So, apologise for that, guys. So you'll see in here, we've got these lines here, right here. I'll draw another line here. This is where I'm looking. If we can go up here and exceed this $22,000 level and go up, and then what I'm thinking will happen is we'll go up over this previous low, up to about here, and then we'll retract back down. We'll retract back down. This will become support, and then we might go back up. So, but if we can't exceed this, what I think might happen is we'll actually end up just doing nothing. We'll go up to here, we'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, and we'll either, and that's the call, go up or go down. And we've got another situation like this where we go down, flat line, down, flat line. At some point that's going to end, but I don't think until we get the data on the 12th or the 13th we can make that call. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to end it there, and I will see you again soon.